Hey there, it's Kim from Not Consumed, and I'm so excited today. I want to share with you a way that you can make Christmas all about others and have a total blast as a family doing it. Are you ready? This Christmas tradition is something that my family and I have been doing for several years now, and it's called, we call it Rack. And I have some free printables, so I'm going to start by showing those to you. They look like this. And basically the way it works is RAC stands for Random Acts of Christmas Kindness. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to purpose yourself for the whole month of December to randomly bless someone with an act of kindness. So the reason this is so powerful is it's so easy. Literally, it's going to take a little bit of planning on your part, a little bit of forethought, but for the most part, what we do is we set the whole thing up at the beginning of usually like the week of Thanksgiving, like this week or the week after, something before we kind of get to the very first couple of days of December, and then we put it in a special box. In fact, here's my special box. I'll show you. It looks like this. Bought it at Hobby Lobby, and it contains all of our good stuff, right? And then, as the month goes on, we just pick up stuff each day. As we're out, we pick up some random things and take them with us. So the goal of random, of course, is primarily to be secret. Like, you don't want people to know you're blessing them. Occasionally, we let them know, and I'll tell you why we do that occasionally. But first, let me talk about the printables, and then I'll show you some really fun ideas for what we do. So I mentioned this is our printable cover, and it includes, it's totally free, by the way, and there's a link in the comments. The first thing it includes is a big long list. Typically, this is what we use. We use this big long list. We put it on our fridge, and we just try to hit as many as we can of them. Really, our goal isn't to complete the list. Our main goal is to use this as ideas. You also get in the printable pack these little cards of ideas that you can print off, and these it's the same ideas as those. However, what these do is you can like put them in a box or a mason jar or something like that and be totally random like that. So you can just pick one and, leave random notes and treats on cars in parking lots. This is one of our favorite to do. So you can just pull it and then go do that day if you need an idea. For us, we're usually so busy, and I'm sure you are so busy too in the month of December, that we don't purpose like this. Instead, we just take some stuff with us, and as we're about, and we just happen to know, we're stopping into Publix today to go shopping. Today's a great day to put some things on the parking, on the cars in the parking lot. Or, we're happening by the bank. Let's run by and put something fun on the ATM. Look at that. We're driving by the laundromat. Anybody have a few quarters? Let's throw those on a card and slip some quarters in there. Anything that just happens to be a part of our day. So that's one reason why it's random. Okay, so I want to show you a few. And then the printables come, the last part, with these cards. And these are the cards that we actually give the people who get racked. And it just says, you've been racked. This Christmas season, we are counting down the days by sharing random acts of kindness with precious people like you. We pray amazing blessings on you today. You are so loved. And it has not a Christmas verse, but it actually has, let me see if I can get it to show through, Romans 5:8. But God shows his love for us in this, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Because we want this to be a way to bless people, but we also really want them to know that there's a really cool gift, way bigger than this little sweet thing that we were able to give them. So that's what these are. There's actually 4 different cards in the printable set. There's a sleigh. That's this one. There is a little set of presents with a little tag that says Jesus on it. It's cute. There are Christmas trees. They're here, giving away a little bit. And then there are candy canes, and the candy cane is presently covered up, so I can't show you what that one looks like, but never mind, here it is. Ta-da! Candy canes. Okay, so now I already gave you a little teaser. I'm going to show you some of the ways that we put all of this together. I mentioned that we sit down during the week, either like before Christmas or before of Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, something like that. This year it's this week because, we have a full week before you even get to December 1st. We only have one more day now, but we have been spending that time, and you can spend this weekend or something like that working on this. And I start with a trip to Hobby Lobby and pick up a couple of really cool things. One is just any kind of little trinket thing that looks really fun. We also pick up washi tape. It's going to be an important thing to help you attach to there. And then the other thing that we get is maybe some bags. And you actually could use in the links I sent you to, you'll see pictures where I just use plain old white gift bags or just bags, and that's totally fine. You can use those if you have some in your pantry. Even better, they tend to be pretty cheap. Although at Hobby Lobby, these are always like half off right now, and so they're really cheap too. These were $1.50, and so they're kind of fun and unique. I'll tell you what we do with these in a minute, but those are the things that we tend to pick up ahead of time, and then we sit down and we just start making lots of little fun things for people to give them. So I'll show you what those are. This is one. This is just literally just a fun peppermint packet of Ghirardelli chocolate. You can stick this on someone's car. It could be someone totally random. We also will like hit our parking lot at church. We will hit, maybe the parking lot at co-op or dance class or, something like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that the people you're blessing are random, because it might be that just where your pastor parks, and so you want to just put something on his car. The fun thing is for you to be as random as possible. And this is a great one because you can stick it right under the windshield wiper, just like some of these other ones. And I love that easy because it's easier not to get caught when you're doing that. For my kids, the fun in this is not getting caught. Like, they love to be able to just go and, do it and not get caught. That's what makes it really, really fun. Okay, a few other things. We have, let me show you the other really simple one. So hot chocolate. This is a candy cane. Now, if you're thinking, I would love to do this, I'd love to get my kids into doing this, but money is super, super tight. You can buy a ton of candy canes for a couple dollars, and the printables are free. Print them off and then go do this. You can spread it out and just drop off one in random parking lots or random places every day. This does not have to be an expensive thing that you do. You don't have to go all out. Okay. It can be super, super cheap, but still really valuable. I mean, even if you don't like candy canes, if you get this on your car, aren't you going to think, wow, that's so sweet. You're going to love it. And so will these people that you're blessing. So, don't feel like it needs to be a ton of money or anything like that. Walmart usually has great prices on candy canes, big boxes of candy canes. And, we usually buy a bunch. Usually we do something, I think it's on the list, but we do something called the candy cane parking lot bomb, and we literally will take like 20 of these in one parking lot in 1 minute, and we'll just put them all over the place. And we love doing that just all at one time, because then lots of people get it, and it's just fun. So some other things you can do on these little cards. We got these little Happy Birthday Jesus pencils at Hobby Lobby. My kids thought these would be fun, particularly for those of our friends. So we might put these in the parking lot at one of our homeschool events or something like that, because these are, a fun way to have school in December. A little pencil that says Happy Birthday Jesus, right? Got these at Hobby Lobby, in case I didn't mention that. I also got this at Hobby Lobby, and I'm really excited about this because we've never done this before. It's actually a pin that you can wear. I got a whole little bag of them. I threw it away. I don't remember how much they were. It was a couple dollars. It wasn't very expensive, but they all say Jesus is the reason for the season, but they're very different. And I thought this would be really awesome, especially for older people. because they love to wear this kind of thing, but can't always eat or don't always want to eat candy like kids do. So this would be fun to put on, and I actually stuck it on the back of the card. It's literally pinned. I don't see, know if you can see that. There you go, to the back of the card, and we can just stick it on someone's windshield or put it somewhere special. So I like those. Got those at Hobby Lobby. Couple of other things. We have, this is just a box of Celestial Peppermint Tea. They were on sale for $1. And I stuck the little wrapped card in it, and you could put it on someone's hood. You could, one thing we love is to drop it on someone's doorstep and ring the doorbell and run. And we've still not been caught, but we have come very close before. And that's really fun. This might be fun for neighbors too, because you can kind of sneak over there and drop it off on the parking lot or on the mat or something like that. So this is another idea. Again, these are not very expensive to buy. You could also give, sometimes we'll take these and use Ziploc bags and put like 1 or 2 tea bags in and just put a card on the Ziploc bag. So that's another option. And I'm actually going to show you that now because I did that with a little bit of candy. So these are just decorative Ziploc bags, these little slider bags. You can use plain ones too because our cards are cute. So it doesn't have to be the Christmassy kind. And there are like 8 or so of these little Christmas nugget candy things. And so we, toss it on a car somewhere, put it somewhere. Sometimes we'll take these to church and we'll put these in people's bags. Like, our church is very trusting. And so you can walk down the aisles in church when we're still talking and stuff and people have their bags and stuff sitting there and you can just toss it in someone's bag, or maybe at co-op, there's somebody's bag that you can toss something like this in and they don't know where it came from and it's so fun. So I told you about these bigger bags. This is actually one I got at Hobby Lobby last year. We use these for baked goods usually. Now, I will tell you that we generally sign our name on baked goods. Why? Well, would you eat random baked goods that were dropped off at your house? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little paranoid, but I get a little nervous about, well, where exactly did this come from? So normally if we're going to make something baked good, like, maybe for our piano teacher or just somebody we want to bless, we pick a day and try to make it a random, unexpected time. We drop it off on the doorstep, sign it, ring the doorbell and run. So we're not there. We're not expecting a thank you. Mostly we really want them to eat it. So that's why we sign our name. We want them to feel like it's safe. So anyway, but that's usually what we use these bags for. Occasionally we have given little fun gifts to some of the our friends, like maybe little things out of the dollar section or whatever, and we've put them in these fun bags, and we don't usually sign those. If it's not edible, I don't sign it. And then what's actually in here right now, I thought was really fun. They were little Happy Birthday Jesus cups that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it was like $1 for, I don't know, however many this was. It was $1 for 6 or so. I thought this would be really fun to put some candy in, maybe even wrap in cellophane or something like that, or something baked, and give those to friends or people or whatever. So we picked those up. But you can use pretty much anything. I promise you, even if you put it in a Ziploc bag, people think it's great. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy to taste good. So that's, or even just to feel like it's really just fun. We have blessed firefighters. We've stopped at the police station. We love, the post office is another great place. We just go in there and, of course, they don't know who we are, so it's still random, in my opinion, when we do that. We'll just go in there with, a couple cards and a couple, candy canes or something like that, and give it to the 3 people who happen to be working the desk that day. It's such a blessing to people work super, super hard this time of year, and they deal with a lot of really grouchy people. So it's fun for them to see to just be blessed by something really fun. Another thing I was just thinking of another thing we do. Oh, the other thing we do is if we go through a drive-through, we try to pay for someone behind us, which, you've probably either heard of, or maybe it's even been done to you before. It's actually been done to us. We've probably done it like 20 or 30 times over the years now, but I think it was last year someone did it. My kids were so excited. They're like, look, other people do this. I'm like, yeah, we're not the only weirdos. But they loved that. I usually will keep these in the car so that we have a bunch of them available. And when we happen to run through, you can, by the way, in case this worries you, ask how much the next order is. It's totally okay to do that. And if it's in your budget, then you can do it. You don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, what if, what if their order's like $50? Okay. Don't panic. It's totally fine. You can just, do it next time. But so I carry these and I ask, I pay for it. And then I say, would it be possible to give them this card? It just has something nice to share with them about why we paid for their meal. McDonald's will not do it. They say it's soliciting. They won't allow it. But Chick-fil-A, don't you love Chick-fil-A? Does it every time. So that's usually where we do it. So that's really fun. I was trying to think of another place. I thought of one while I was talking and I can't remember what it was now. Another place that you can do this. Oh, restaurants. So if your family goes out to eat, that's another thing that we do. We take these cards in, we put them in with our tip at the end in the little black, folder that you get. And we try really hard to tip really big at holidays. A lot of people do that. That's kind of normal, but we add this in so that they have a little bit of, why did you do that? Well, yeah, it's Christmas, but we just want you to know how much you're loved. Oh, and if you have a Bible, you want to look this verse up or Google, right? So that's another thing, really fun thing that we do. I'm going to look here real quick and see if there's anything else. Oh, leaving one with a treat or a couple dollars or something like that at the gas station, like at the gas pump is another one. At the waiting room at the doctor's office, like in the chairs. We've done that. That was really fun. Yeah, I think I've covered a lot of our favorites. We kind of tend to gravitate towards favorites. Your family will probably do the same thing. There are some that we try to, do a little bit more if we can. We try to branch out a little bit every year, but we don't always do very well. Oh, take your neighbor's trash cans in. We did that one year. We took all the trash cans in and we left notes on top. We just literally went down the street and did it. That was really fun. The boys really enjoyed being able to, get out there and wheel it down and have a good time doing that. So anyway, those are some ideas that you might enjoy with your family. I can tell you that my kids, every single year, they count down the days. They look forward to this. Since we've been doing it, I think this will now be our 5th year doing this. And they cannot wait to do it. This is the thing that they look forward to the most, which I really love because it makes the season so fun. But it makes it so not about them and the giant list of things that they want or need. It makes it just about other people. And I love that. And I love that they really look forward to it. And it is absolutely our most treasured tradition this time of the year, as we try to give back to others as much as we can. So to download the cards again, totally free. There's a link up there. Go ahead and do that and we'll send them to you. And I can't wait to hear what you do. If you, by the way, decide to participate in this, I would love for you to take pictures of some things that you do and tag our Facebook page, the Not Consumed Facebook page, and share them with us. Maybe we'll even share some throughout the emails and stuff as we go, because that's really fun to see what other people are doing and what ideas they have. So tag us and let us know that you did it. You can use the hashtag RACK, not consumed, and that would be really fun. just to see what you're doing. So hope you guys have a great day and have fun racking.